In this video, I'm going to show you how you can organize and manage your files in Moodle. And what we're going to do is we're going to create folders and we're going to add files. And I'm also going to show you how to pull those files into your Moodle course as you're going through the course building process. So the first thing we're going to do to get to where we can add files will be over here where it says My Profile. And we're going to go to My Private Files. The first thing you have to do is say Manage My Private Files. In here, it allows you to add a file, and you can create a folder like you see here. You can also download all of the files from your My Private Files area to back up and take out of Moodle if you ever needed to. You won't, I've never had to do that, but it's just something to know that, like, if you needed to, you could click one button to be able to download all those files and take them out of the course if you needed to. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a folder. And then you just click that button, and then one of our folders will be course images. I'm going to say OK. And then here, we're just going to click on our new folder. And it says there's no files attached. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a file. So we're going to click that. And then this is what they call the file picker up here. And you can pull files from the server, things that have recently been uploaded. But we're going to focus here on uploading a file. And we're going to choose the file because it has to be saved somewhere, either on our computer, on a network drive at school, or a flash drive. So we just have to go find where that saved picture is. And I'm going to pull this one in and say open. And I'm going to do one more. Okay, so here our pictures are being shown, and you can see there's a little menu here. So if you click on that, you're going to see you could download this one file. You can rename it, you can move it to a different folder, and you can delete it. And then what I wanted to show you too is that you can create a new folder inside of a folder. So you can have folders inside of folders if you needed to be able to help you, stay more organized if you thought you were going to have a lot of things in this one folder. So one thing I want to do is just click this little breadcrumb back to Files, and that'll take you back to where you started. And you can see here all the folders have the menu too. So zipping it up means you can take it and make it so the folder will hold every single file in it, and then you could download it and take it outside of the course. That one you won't do too much, but you can rename it, you can move, and you can delete folders. So that's how you create folders and add files to your folder. One thing is very, very hugely important is that you have to say save changes for these things to be saved. And then here you're going to see these plus signs, so that's how you can be able to get to your images quickly. And you can see here all it did was download it. So I'm all done adding my files, and I'm going to go to one of my courses. I'm going to go to our teaching and learning course, and I'm going to turn the editing on. You have to do that first. And then I'm just going to come down to the bottom of the screen here. Okay, and I just have some free area here. So you could go here and you could add a resource, and you could add a whole folder or just a file. Now if you do that here, it's going to just link it right on the front of your course. So I'm going to show you that right now. Let me do a file. This is going to be the koala bear picture I'll pull in. And all you do here is you could upload a file right here. But I notice sometimes if you know that you have files and images, or whatever they are, if you know you have those that you want to use in your course ahead of time, it just seems to go faster if you do the uploading all at once instead of uploading as you're going. But just know, you can select a file here too. It doesn't have to already be in your personal folder. I'm just going to say add, and I'm going to go to it might look like this where you're back at this at the file picker, and you might be looking at the upload a file option. So what we want to do is click this one down here, private files, because we've organized them into our course images folder. And you can see here I have a koala. and I want to select this file. And I noticed I spelled that wrong. Okay, so all I want to do now is say that that'll be. So what I want to do is save and return to course. And now you can see here, I'm back at the main page of my course, and my koala picture is right there. And what happens when you click on it? It's showing up there. So all you have to do is go back to the front page when you need to, and that's how you could add a picture or any file. It could be a Word file or a PDF or an Excel, and you could just put it right out on the front desk, on the front page of your Moodle. But you could probably see that, if you were having a course that was going to be a semester long, that if you put everything on the front page of your Moodle course, it's going to be very, very, very long. So I want to show you one other thing. You can add a file into other activities, like the forums or an assignment, and I'm going to show you that. This one's the online text assignment. So let's say I wanted to have the students read something and then type a response into Moodle. That's going to be what I'm going to do. So this is going to be an article reflection. Okay, so what all I wanted to show you is that since you have a file in your My Private Files area, you can link that to text. So I'm going to say this article, and I'm going to go here like if I was hyperlinking to go out to a website. And then this button here is great because it's going to open up our file picker, which is already on My Private Files. And this one I'm going to do one a little bit different. Let me go back one. This is just a spreadsheet, so let me do that. And select this file. This is important here. Your target, you always want to have it be in a new window. Because when a student opens up whatever your file is, you don't want it to open up on top of your Moodle course. You want it to be in a different window. Because when the student closes the article or closes the file, you still want them to be in Moodle and not have to go back and log in. So that's really important to open in a new window. And I say insert. Usually what I do is I'll come in here and I'll underline it or maybe even turn it blue, because a lot of kids know that when you see blue text that it's linked. So that's just what I do. It's like an indicator for people. I'm going to say save and return to course. And then we're going to go down here to our reflection. And then when you click here, since it's an Excel, it just downloaded the file. And then it's going to open up here. So that's another way of being able to connect students to your files. I think that's actually the better way, because you don't have to just have tons and tons of files on your front page of your Moodle. That way students don't get so overwhelmed by, seeing so much stuff on this center page. So thanks so much for checking out this video, and I hope it helps you as you go to add files in folders into your Moodle account.